As the ATM, we note the tighter restrictions and regulations. But for us as the ATM, the tighter restrictions do not inspire confidence. And this is because though every now and again the lockdown regulations have been tightened, this has not yielded the desired outcome. We say this because currently we're getting reports of an overwhelmed health system that is truly not able to cope with the rising numbers, and honestly speaking, it is inadequately built to respond to the growing demands of COVID-19 pandemic. If we remember correctly, one of the key reasons given to us as a nation on the matter of the lockdown was that the phenomenon of locking down the country was not just to slow down the virus, but it was meant to give government time to upgrade the medical infrastructure in order for us as a country to be better equipped to respond to this pandemic, even as the virus is mutating and presenting itself in stronger and more dangerous forms. Instead, we still find ourselves with fewer beds, fewer ventilators, not enough vaccines, and an incoherent vaccine rollout plan, just to mention but a few. And this is because of the so-called glorious movement, the ANC, which saw it fit to use the money raised for the upgrading of the health infrastructure and related programs and used it for self-enrichment. They just stole the money, showing us once again that they do not care about the well-being of the people of this country. For if they did, they would have prioritized the adequate provision of the health infrastructure and preventative mechanisms instead of acting like a pack of wolves, as their president puts it. The ruling party must take responsibility for this devastating point we find ourselves in as a country and do the honorable thing. Like a soldier of honor, if they still have any, they must fall on their swords. The other thing we were expecting whilst our country was under lockdown was that the right vaccines will be procured. Instead, we have received vaccines with a 22% efficacy rate, vaccines that are near expiration, contaminated vaccines, and for some strange reason, the ruling party is choosing experimental medication instead of going for vaccines with a high success rate like the ones of Russia, Cuba, China, etc. This is truly baffling. Why would we commit to experimental vaccines that do not deliver the desired herd immunity? What are we going to gain from this as a country? As the ATM, we want results. As the ATM, we want efficiency. As the African Transformation Movement, we want effectiveness of government strategies